Ready to go live. Good evening. Good evening from the DMC headquarters with me and my sidekick here, Mr. Martin Dare.
The shrunken man.
The shrunken man. We haven't got two chairs the same in the whole place, so he's sitting on a deck chair, bless him, living his life. Living the life. We're going to be joined, hopefully, by Luke in a moment. So we were just going to shoot the breeze a bit for a bit of a midweek thing.
Yeah.
Something to do. Here's said boy now. He's back. There he is. There he is. Welcome back, mate.
How are we doing? Hold on. Just turn my volume up.
I'll turn on the comments. There's comments. There we go. Let's see if anybody say hello if you're in the chat. I did advertise it, but it was a little bit short notice. So let me just.
DJ, you're really quiet, mate. I don't know whether it's me or you.
No, I'm just mumbling to myself, mate. So it might be me.
It's that big dinner he had. I don't know what it is.
Settings.
All right, Mick.
There's Mick. Good evening, Mick.
Hi, Mick.
Does that sound any different, Luke?
No, just that quiet to me. I've got everything turned up as well.
Okay. Good evening, Ian. Mr. Ian Ulley is in the chat as well.
Hi, Ian.
Good to see you. Now that people have logged on, we're just shooting. Like we say, we're just shooting the breeze. We're going out tomorrow. Well, at least three of us. Or Lee might be there as well from Diecast Fixer Uppers. But we're going to Dagfields tomorrow. So we thought we'd talk about perhaps a little bit about collecting, just as a one-off. I'm just going to bring up my Facebook page over there, in case Laz pops on. Okay, so much good, and it's like NASA here.
Yeah, it's like, I tell you what, it's like headquarters here, mate.
Yeah,
there's screens all over the place.
We've got all the toys out today.
Microphones, everything.
3D printers, epic fail, but we had the 3D printer going. That was
nearly got a skip.
We nearly got half a skip, didn't we? Half a skip. So we'll try that again. Probably wants a good clean loop, to be honest.
Like call an Indian in a skip, rummaging.
We won't get banned on this.
It just come to mind because there was a YouTube video on it, a clip.
Have we got any branding we could put on there? Well, it's not very good branding. There we go. Sorry, boys, we're waffling about a bit here. So, right, yeah. Let's go back to the chat comments. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mick. Good evening, Ian. We thought we'd just shoot the breeze. So, we're going to a place called Dagfield. Luke, why don't you tell us what it is? Because you introduced us to it. I don't want to steal
Cheers
your
for that, PJ.
That's all right, my friend.
Basically, Dagfields, Dunwich, isn't it? I think this is my fourth time there, I think. Great for diecast, great for anything else that you want as well. It's full of antiques. There must be over 100 dealers there. Probably there's about 6 sheds or warehouses. Absolutely full to the rafters with everything you can think of. And it's well worth a visit. Good day out. And it will be tomorrow. Good company, good fun.
And it was. It's not just auction houses. Like there's an Italian clothing designers place.
All sorts of everything you can think of.
There's a pet place.
All books. Even like the guides with the trains as well. There's loads of train stuff there.
Yeah. So that's where we're going. Hopefully tomorrow. So with that being said, Luke, Henrik, good evening to you. Good evening to you, mate. Good to see you.
Hi, mate.
Have I blocked your view?
Yeah, you blocked my view, mate.
Block your view. Right. This mic's going all over the place, so let's put it back there.
It's got a big thing, isn't it?
It is.
Can't hear you, mate.
Can't hear.
You turn the gain up on it.
Any better? Any better? Any better?
Any better? Any better? Any better?
Can hear you just about.
Okay. Well, I haven't changed it since we was talking on Messenger, so
Have you not? It must be
No.
the StreamYard, PJ.
yeah. Let me just check something else. Bear with me a moment. Is that any different? Is that any different? Is that any different?
I'm the
No.
same, mate, I reckon.
I don't know. I'll tell you what I'll do is.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
that's all right now. It's a little bit better.
all right. Okay.
What was that?
Don't know what went different. I don't know what changed them. Right. Okay. So all that being said, then we're going to Dagfields Auction Centre. Anything particular you're looking for, Luke, on this visit?
Cars, trucks.
Yeah,
I'm after a truck. I know Martin's got one there for me. Just looking for some, obviously, stuff to restore. I'm hoping that they've got the boxes out this time with all the junkers in, because there wasn't that much last time we went, was there? There's plenty in the cabinets.
Yeah. I
Usually,
I was lucky when I'm. Well, you finish off what you're saying, mate. Go on.
yeah. I know you bought there. What did you get from there last time? The Capri, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got the great double at PJ and Martin for one night only. I mean, it might be the start of a beautiful friendship. Who knows?
Little and large.
Little and large, yeah. I've had to shrink my chair down to get down to his level.
Well, I'm in the back covered here.
Don't let him take the forefront, else I'll never hear the rest of it. I brought a UFO interceptor.
That's right.
Gary Anderson UFO interceptor that was in pretty naff condition, and you might just be able to see it. Just nearly took his eye out. There, it's been restored now, or 3/4 restored. I had to send off some spares because, as you know, Luke, there were parts missing off it.
Yeah.
And then I was bullied into buying a Capri by somebody. I'm not mentioning his names. Not mentioning his names. He's on here with us. He's on here with us. Yeah.
You couldn't have left it there for that price, mate.
What was going to happen if I hadn't brought it? What was going to happen to it?
I'd have had it.
Yeah, and I've never really liked that either. So it's the what's which one is it? It's the.
Is it 125th, the big one?
Yeah.
It's a police one, or the.
No, it's the one that I did all
the rally car.
Yeah, it's the rally.
Yeah, the rally one.
Rally version.
Nice car, though.
Yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
I'd have referred that one because that's got the louver on the back, hasn't it?
Yes, it had.
Yeah.
There was. I've got one that's got a mirror missing. So I think he's got a mirror missing, but that was about it.
I've got a mirror on this one here. If you want to take a mould of it.
Yeah. It's usually the mirrors or the door handles that go missing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing a door handle on one of them. I've got. But that's got the mirror.
I've got 3 that size. I've got JMO sent me a 2.8 injection version. I love the Capris. I love Capris.
I do.
I've got the 3. I've got the rally, the blue civilian version, and the police one.
Yeah, it's the police one. Oh. So, what have you been looking for?
Me? Anything to get my hands on, really.
No.
I haven't got anything set in my mind, but if it's a case of if I see something I fancy, I'll have a look. If it's any good, I'll buy it. You know.
Whose money we spending tomorrow, PJ?
Not mine. Not
Martin's.
Martin's.
Yeah, you're welcome to it, mate.
I'll be bringing a wallet full of cash. That's just from me, Bretty.
You can't take it with you, mate, so you might as well spend it. That's what I say.
You've got to join the £23 club. That's what you've got to do.
£23?
Yeah. It's what he made me pay for that bloody Capri.
That was cheap.
That was cheap.
I'd say they're about 30 odd quid.
Yeah,
plus.
it was a bit of a result. I had to
Quite
say
surprising, to be fair. They usually, some of them can be pretty pricey.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you get in the cabinets, they are expensive. Once you're in the cabinet, and you got that nice little bit of string and a little price tag laying on the side, you go, yeah, righto, mate. Yeah.
That's interesting. Enric is saying, "Hi, Luke. Can you turn down your microphone a bit?"
Oh, no, I can't. I don't think so.
It's the 3 dots. In fact, he's muted. He's muted now.
I'm not on a mic. I'm on my phone.
He's on your phone. Yeah. You have to speak a little bit quiet.
What it is, PJ's, because you're low, so they turned it up to hear you, and then I'm too loud.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a settings issue. I don't know.
I tell you what, I'll log off and I'll come back on and just see whether that helps.
Yeah, I might do the same thing after you've logged back on. Well, let's try that first. Go on then.
Logging off.
There you go.
That'll look better.
That looks even better now. Just me. It's much more.
And a dog called Blue.
Much more attractive picture. I don't know. We're trying to kid. So yeah, Martin's come up to visit for the day. So that it's like my house is like an halfway house between here and Dagfields, so it makes it easier for us both to start off at the same time tomorrow.
Yeah. Plus, it gets me out of the house for the night.
Yeah. He's back. He's
back.
Is that better?
You're better now for me. I don't know whether it's better to the guy in the chat.
It was his fault all along.
Yeah, it's got to be a
bloody
fucking top restorer.
You can't trust a top restorer. Yeah, he's not a top audio man though, is he? You know what I mean?
Martin, you better be good because I'm meeting you tomorrow.
You've got.
I'm small, easy. I'll be getting his armpit, mate.
Yeah, it'll be like that scene from Jason the Argonauts where he swings his sword around so slowly. Everybody else has got time to run away.
He'll have his missus with him tomorrow. So
yes, he will. He's got to behave himself tomorrow.
Oh, I'll let her off the lead.
He says that so bravely when she's not there.
Yeah, I hope she's not watching.
It's a good job your missus not meeting my missus then. Oh my God, them two together.
It's a good job the pair of them not meeting what used to be my missus. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'll have a look round, see what's there. I'll look for anything of any interest. Some nice books, maybe. Some die casts, if there's anything good worth having. Maybe a Tonka, or maybe an N-gauge railway. I don't know. I'll have a look.
Yeah, it's. I was blown away. We went a couple of months ago. Was it? Luke?
Oh, yeah, about that, PJ. Yeah, about 2 months ago.
I met Luke there a couple of months ago. Pretty much like we did with Stafford, we had a bit of a changing of gifts and greetings and that kind of thing. And I was blown away by the place. There's a toy shop, an auction version of a toy shop, and the stuff that they've got in there, it's all original 1960s, 70s, 80s toys, all boxed up. Anything you can think of, they got in there. We found plenty of die-cast there. It depends what you're looking for, of course. It may be that there's nothing there to suit your fancy. But me and Martin have got interest in books and World War II and things like that as well. So
there's well, we were talking about that, weren't we? All the old helmets and the trenches and stuff like that they've got there on display. It's unbelievable. The old ammo, and there's parts of guns, grenades, and all sorts there, isn't there?
Yeah. And sometimes you can buy one of these objects because not everything's cost you an arm and a leg, and change it into something else. Like put a clock in it or that kind of a bit of inventive. Like so, there's plenty there for us to go around. What we might as well do is what you've been up to, Luke. What you've been up to this week while you've since Saturday?
I've done. Well, I'm just waiting on some parts just to finish this one's my Bedford truck that I've been doing. She painted up.
Oh, look at the shine on that.
Just waiting for some parts for that. Hopefully they should be here tomorrow. And then next week's video is going to be a Mark 1 Escort van.
Nice.
And did you say you're missing a windscreen for that?
I have got the screen, but the back's damaged on it. So if I can't get one, what I'll do is I'll just put a little bit of filler in it. rub it down, paint it black, lacquer it up, and it'll just look like a tinted back screen, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, it's about windows what we're going, yeah.
The colour I've got for this, I'm customising some of the wide arches. Now, I checked earlier on before I've got enough of the pigments that I need to make this colour. It's called Sugar Apple. There's going to be 2 shades of green on this because the stripe work I'm going to do in another shade of green, but I'm going to show the full stage of doing this. So, if you don't want to watch it, just fast forward the video.
Do the back doors open on it, Luke?
No, that's the only thing we're a bit gutted about. And then nearly went and bought one of the I can't think of the name of them now. They do the models like the newer version of them.
Oh, Atlas.
Yeah,
Vanguard.
Vanguard. That's it. Vanguard. They do them with the doors that open. I should have went and bought one really, but that was a quid from the car boot.
I was just thinking, if you say the windscreen back is damaged, can you not just have a separate piece to fill in?
I could just nibble it out and put a piece in. Yeah, you wouldn't see it either. I suppose I could do that, but I don't think it really matter with the route I'm going with it. If you tinted it anyway, it wouldn't matter. So
okay.
That Apple is that two-tone. I've seen that way back in when we used to go down to the custom car show at Crystal Palace in London in the late 70s. That they had some beautiful custom colours there, and they're like a candy apple with a. So you got a lighter green, and then it fades out to the darker green along the body lines. It look nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to highlight some stripe work. You know, the stripes that the Escorts have down the sides and around the back. I'm going to highlight that in a different colour. So you still not got I want it. So.
There was a lot of those customised in the late 70s. Those vans, Mark 1 vans, a lot of them were customised. Yeah. And there's some beautiful airbrushing on the sides. Absolutely stunning airbrushing on the sides. Although
I'd love to own one. I would have loved to own one, Martin. They're just the silly money now, aren't they? Stuff like that.
They're the same as the Mark 1 Escort. So they're saloons. They are. I mean, yet we should throw them away. You should just scrap them because they used to running out because they used to rust like mad. The back doors would rust. I think the one that's overlooked a lot is as a custom van is the Marina version. The Morris Marina, they did a van like that, very similar.
Yeah,
and you can do a lot of that. But the Mark 1 Escort van, I've seen them with the porthole windows at the side. I've seen them all with the rail on inside and the shag carpet and the chain link steering wheels and all the bling on them. They are nice. They are nice. Those and the early transits.
Oh, they love them ones. Mark 1, Mark 2 tranny beast.
Yeah, really, really nice. And the Bedford CF, that was a very popular one to
customise. Yeah.
Bedford CF. Beautiful car. Man.
I did one of them, didn't I, a couple of months back?
Yeah, you did, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot. And the Ford Pops, there was another one they used to do a lot of customizing. Ford Angular. Ford Angular's. The 105E, that was a nice one to customise. Didn't see many Ford Classics and consoles because I think it's because the body shape was a little bit for that.
Well, but even the 100E now, they start to demand quite good money. They are now, even when they want restoring, because what people can do with them. Because they're putting the Mazda engines in now, aren't they? Or even using the Mazda chassis.
Yeah.
On it.
Well, some of the older ones, like the Triumph Herald, it had a separate chassis you could take off, and you can redo all the chassis and put stronger outriggers on them.
Yeah.
I mean, you think that Triumph Herald being like it was, it had a 2-litre Vitesse. That was a hell of an engine in.
Yeah.
Kicking out about, So
it's a lightweit body as well.
Yeah, lightweight body. Yeah. Oh, with the smaller engines now.
Yeah. It's a bit like the old Lotus, isn't it, with a fiberglass body? Where
Lotus.
Just fly.
Lotus. Yeah.
Just pop over to the chat for a sec. Ian is saying another thing I got today was a mint all orange Matchbox super fast Mark 1 Capri.
You had to get it in there.
From 1970. people are getting as bad with me with Capris as they are with you with Jags. You know what I mean? Have you noticed that?
You wait till Kevin starts bashing them
Smashing
about,
Capris about, yeah.
That looks that,
yeah. Ian's also saying, Luke, I have one of these. It's a modern. Luke, I have one of these. I think he's referring to your van.
Yeah.
It's a modern Corgi. It's an AA1 in yellow.
That's it, mate.
I think that's the same as the one that I've just showed you, didn't I? It's
yeah.
It's
yours is the Mark III though, PJ, isn't it? The Mark III one you've got.
And you've got a Mark 1 Escort, is it?
Yeah, it just come with some bits that I got from the car boot, that, and I was ringing through my box for something to do the other day, and I thought, you know what, I'll do that. Why not?
No. Okay. Last time we went, not only did I purchase a couple of vehicles, purchased a lot of things. I don't know how I came back with so much stuff going there with not really wanting anything at all. But anyway, something else that I purchased from when I was a boy is these Commando War graphic comics, novels, call them what you will. These were going. I'll just have a look see if I can. Oh, that one was £2, and I paid £2 for it. £2, £2.25. That I think is probably the oldest one.
That's the oldest one. It's got a barcode, doesn't it?
Yeah. I used to have hundreds of these as a kid, and I saw them, and I thought I'd like to get a few. I'll probably pick some more on if they still got some.
Yeah, you can do. I mean, a lot of them. I don't know if they're what these are. Yeah, but they are good. Yeah. £2, yeah.
So I was going to get some. I'm going to show them to my dad for him to have a read of. But I lent them to Martin because we've got, like I say, an interest in World War II stuff and stories and that kind of thing. So I'll be getting some more of them. Looking out for a comic book that's not £200 to buy this time around, hopefully. You look at some of these things and you think, how have they managed to price that up to whatever it may be?
Yeah.
You know, some of them are ridiculous. It's just, as we were saying when we were talking off air, some of it's purely greed, I think. And if you charge it too much, people ain't going to buy it. It's simple as that.
Yeah, a lot of it's supply and demand as well, isn't it? They see something and they think, oh yeah, you know, we'll have that. Remember all years ago when they used to have Toys R Us and there used to be queues outside the door just for one, because they've hyped up this particular thing, and then there's people queuing and fighting and scrapping outside toys for Christmas trying to get this one toy.
Well, it's like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, isn't it? Where him and another bloke go looking after one toy for Christmas for the kids. Like some spaceman or something like that. So yeah, it's as Luke says, it's not just an auction place. There's so much more else going on there. And it's another good opportunity for us to have a meet up. And
it is. It'd be a good day. I'm hoping to get some signs for the garage as well while we're there, because they had quite a few last time when we were there, didn't they?
Got signs?
Yeah. Man cave signs. Slowly filling the walls.
I started to doll the old DMC screen up a bit again. Every time I get it right, the bloody thing falls over and I break whatever I've pinned to it. So I ended up smashing up some of my 3D models. I was not a happy camper. So if you haven't, I know that not everybody's here on a regular basis. He's dropped his arm.
It's only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound. I've done the Black Knight from Monty Python, which is in. Why is that? It's all over the place, isn't it?
That StreamYard one's not really good for tape pieces, is it?
Yeah, it's the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it all falls to pieces. But I think I'm gonna glue mine together, because if I don't, I'll lose all the parts. Yeah. He comes on a plinth that says "Tis but a scratch," and then we'll get it painted. And excellent. Martin did say to me that and I forgot that he does come with a cloak. So I might get a cloth cloak and attach to it. I'm loving the 3D printing. So much so that people get me sick of me saying it. So
and I come up and demonstrate and fails.
Yeah, and it failed. We always try to print as a skip.
It's that good. All the hype is really sort of,
And then we did I did smash him up a bit, but I've repaired him. I did Godzilla as well. So I'm living my best life. All these 3D spare parts for my cars, Black Knight and Godzilla. Loving it. But it does go to show that we're printing the simplest thing off, and it went wrong. You have got to pay attention to these printers and keep them clean and whatever you like. And I think the problem was that I'd left as Luke was saying, the cover off the printer, and it affected the plates because if you leave it exposed to light, the resin will go hard. Perhaps it's just gone a little bit off, for want of a better explanation.
Yeah.
So I'm going to clean that out. I'm also going to change the FPE, the film between the light and the base vat. So we'll do that, and then it'll probably be back to normal. But I'm also going to look at that PLA print as well and try and get that up and running again for odd parts. That was talking about that bowl for my mum.
Oh yeah. That'd be good when you do it on the PLA.
I was just thinking that's because the PLA's got a bigger bed on it.
That it's got it'll have
is the
feature around the outside.
The PLA, PJ, is once the product printed, is it stronger than the resin?
That's a good question.
I would say so. I mean, I haven't printed resin, but yeah, I would say so by the nature of what it is.
Yeah, because it's like melted plastic, isn't it?
A lot more pliable, I would say, and stronger.
I know.
I'm going to try that this weekend. I'm going to get that up and running again, I think.
This is the only thing I've got here that's been done on a PLA.
Yeah.
It's meant to be a sandblasted. I think I got it off eBay before I got into the printing. But that is really, really strong.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Whether you printed one out of resin, I might try and do it. And I might compare them.
They don't. Your resin models, I'll say this much, they don't bounce very well. I have damaged. With the price of electricity going up again in October, our 3D printers costly to run.
Still what I do. I'm plumbing to next doors. It's cheaper.
I've got an extension running from next door. I don't know about it yet.
I run off my car, my electric car.
I don't know. I leave a light on. Do you leave a light? I mean, Martin's got dogs. Do you leave a light on for the dogs at night?
No. Candle, mate.
Candle.
We have a candle, mate.
Got 4 candles?
4 candles. No, seriously, we have a candle in the on site. So.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, the dogs can see in the dark anyway, mate.
I just perhaps you've been a bit soppy, like, and I'll just it's like a bit of comfort for the dog, like the lights to them.
It's probably saying turn
that bloody light off. I can't sleep. So, in answer to your question, Ian, have I noticed a great cost uprising in electricity? Not really. I don't know. I don't know if they're supposed to be low cost or high cost.
I wouldn't say, if anything, it would be the light. What
it's just running a motor.
Well, the running the motor would be a low voltage motor, wouldn't it? So it'd be. I don't think it'd be that much. To be honest with you, it's not anything heavy duty. And
the washer and curer. What about Luke? He's obviously got a view on this. I've only got cure for 3 minutes and wash for 3 minutes.
Is it a heater? Or was it just a light?
No, it's UV light.
Yeah, well then, you'd be fine. Then,
yeah.
Things that use the most electricity are elements. You know, that's.
Yeah, they're all LEDs.
Cost as much as a paper printer, effectively. But then again, you're not with a paper printer. You're only printing 4 or 5 sheets of paper. With the 3D printer, depends on your model. It can be running for 2.5 hours or 5.5 hours.
You can look it up. I mean, no doubt if you went up and Googled it, you'd probably find out how much they actually do, how many kilowatts per hour they do use.
Yeah.
And then you'd be buying one of them poles with a windmill on the top outside you go.
I'd put what's name on the roofing. Let's say the roofing might fall in. So I don't want to do.
Don't do that. No.
It's all together with string and glue now. So.
No, I don't think they're very.
I don't think they're that expensive. No,
not really. I mean, if you'd running a farm of them, then yeah, probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just a one-off printer that size, I wouldn't think it'd be a lot, really. A lot.
I mean, when we're talking about a farm, it's multiple 3D printers, and if in a world, mind you, if I got the money, would I need 3D printing in the first place because I'd go and buy stuff? But if I got money for 3D printers surplus, I would have 5 of the bigger brother version as a farm, because you've got to be able to make it pay. You know, if you were printing off the likes of this Godzilla model, 5.5 hours. You know, you're just doing 1 every 5.5 hours. If you were doing 5 every 5.5 hours and then selling them, you know, for
you got the market to make
4 or 5
it.
quid.
You definitely got a market.
Yeah.
But mind you, they use the 3D printing now for full-size vehicle parts, don't they? Emblems and stuff like this, parts like that. So there's obviously money to be made because people wouldn't be doing it otherwise.
It's a niche. It's a niche thing. Like, you know, if you can supply a demand, that's what it's all about.
So what I have noticed with a 3D printer, you can find files for a set of wheels that you can't buy from anywhere.
Yeah.
The wheel, you know, the actual a real set of wheels that you can print. All right, I know you scale them to whatever model you want, but if you go and look around on any other site that sells wheels, you won't find them.
No.
People are taking the file, designing them, and they're just for a STL.
Yeah,
it is crazy. There's this here. Now this I've printed this one for you, Martin. You'll get it tomorrow. And I printed 2 off because I'm gonna do the build myself. I think I did show you in one of the videos I did. Now that's a full body kit, wide arch kit for a Mustang Mach 1. That's scaled to a 143.
Yeah.
You go and try and buy that from anywhere, you can't. And it's really, really good detail. Yeah. And the other one I've stripped to put it to the car, and it fits really, really well.
Yeah.
So that is the beauty of having 3D printed for stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can get stuff that you can't buy.
There is guys out there who actually design stuff to put on 3D printed files.
Yeah.
I think there's a chap in America, he's a scale modeler. He designed his own stuff and puts them up on for 3D printing. He sells the files. That's where he makes his money, selling the files.
Yeah.
You know, like say wheels, seat belts, all this sort of stuff. You know, custom seats. And the world is endless if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you could design it and you know, design it, get it into software, whatever you got to do with it, and get it. Then because like you say, wheels or body kits and stuff like this. Because a lot of people like the rally cars and the body kits of rally cars and stuff like this, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, there was things we look for today. I mean, you're using your imagination a lot of the time to look for what can I get? What is it I want to do? We had to look for Matchbox stuff, didn't we? And there wasn't a high rate of return on Matchbox stuff or Dinky stuff or Corgi stuff. There's the odd bits and bobs like the missile for the shadow interceptor and stuff like that, you know. So you've got to, if you want to make money out of it, you've got to be printing something that people want. Now, if you come up with a new set of wheels and the beauty of the wheels is that you can scale them, 1/64th, 1/43, 1/25th scale. If you can scale them, sell them, you know.
Yeah, I think wheels make the car, don't they? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
The more realistic the wheel, the better people.
I reckon you could sell them probably £6 all day. Set wheels and tyres on eBay. I reckon they'd fly away.
I tell you what, they would do good for. I mean, I simply detest the Matchbox. Is it king size
super
or the Corgi Jaguar that they did with them bloody great big fat horrible wheels on the XJ?
Well, it's on that Capri.
The XJ, the XJS with them horrible wheels on it. I mean, it's a nice body shape, and if you get the wheels tucked in and fitted, and you know, proper wheels on it, that'll look nice.
Yeah,
and you get a nice body kit for that, because I did a body kit for that on on the XJS. That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Let's have a look, see what's on there, Martin. Might be able to come up with something for that, mate.
I know why Corgi did it, and with that to make it like super fast to roll, but they look so flipping ugly, mate. They really do. Them wheels, awful.
I mean, I don't buy a lot off the. Sorry, I don't buy anything off the Cult site. I do resent paying, and I shouldn't really, because people have designed some of these files. But if you're just ripping stuff off and then selling it for £6-7 at a time, I do resent paying. And you can't always guarantee that it's going to fit your printer, the material that you're using, that kind of thing. So you've got to be a little bit wary when you're buying these print files.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Every file I've had from there.
Yeah.
I've had no trouble with them. Like, I know, you got to pay for them. I understand that, but I found that I've downloaded a couple of free ones, and every time you load them into your printer, they've got holes, so you have to repair them.
Yeah.
And I find that they don't print as well for whatever reason. They lack detail. I've got tires, and they're like slicks. They went to have tread. They look like they've got tread on in the slicer, but when they're printed, they're horrible.
I mean, then you got to ask the question to yourself. I've paid, I don't know, £5-6 for a file off one of the sites, where I could have paid £5 or £6 off eBay for some pre-made ones. Where do you strike that happy medium?
The wheels I'm using, PJ, you can't buy them.
Yeah, well, that's
together.
Yeah. So we're gonna be looking for. I've lost the block now. It's home.
You've lost the plot.
Lost the plot.
Yeah. So just basically having a mooch around and see what's there. Because I mean, I've never personally been before, so I'll be like a kid in a sweet shop, mate. I'll be.
You enjoy it, Martin.
And I'll probably come home with a camper van and then something else. You never know what to come home with.
That was interesting. They were selling camper vans when we went. Can you remember? They got.
It's a place there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
They got about 4 of them, like a V-Dub, Ford. I don't know, something else had been converted.
Yeah.
I mean, they're ever so cheap at 34 grand, weren't they? Just
give it That's right. He builds them there, doesn't he? Or he sells them from there, but he does. He self-builds them. That's right.
There's a lot of companies that build, specialise in the interiors for them things, the vans and stuff. And they do all the woodwork, and you can buy it, have it built by them and fitted by them, or it comes in kit form, and you can put it in yourself.
Yeah. They use that lightweight ply, though, don't they? I understand to keep the weight down, but it's just not very durable.
My camper van, because this is of years ago, I had a works transit van, and at the house at the time we lived in, when the kids were living at home, we had a big, very long sofa, and I said to the kids one day, "Well, we're going down the beach. We've only got the van," so I picked up the sofa, chucked it in the back of the van. And me and the missus in the front, the kids sat on the sofa on the back, right? No seat belts, no nothing. Flying down the road to, I think we were going to Skegness in it or something like that. Every time we ran the bend, the sofa would go, the kids were loving it. It was backs and forwards all over the place. And a lot of back doors, though, because I don't want the back doors flying out, but it was hilarious. Hey, kids loved it.
My dad learned to drive in a Morris Minor van.
Yeah.
And it was all, it was decorated with the name of the company. And he'd have it for the week. And anyway, we went. He says, "Come on, let's go skeggy. Let's go skeggy." There was me, my dad, and the bloody dog, and all we did was chuck a rug in the back of the van, and that were it. That was our camper van, right?
I tell you,
bloody cold and damp in the morning, like, but it was an experience. Really was.
Well, I worked on the construction on the roads for quite a few years, and in them days, before they put the law in that you had to have bench seats in these.
Excuse me a minute.
In these transporters, we used to go all over the place in these things.
Yeah.
And they used to pull up outside your house in the morning, and you open the back doors, and there'd be a pile of blokes laying on the floor, all in the blankets and the coats, and oh dear, you used to squeeze in between them and lay down. And off you go.
You made do with what, and enjoyed it and loved it. Yeah, it was. It wasn't an holiday; it was an adventure.
Yeah,
Then
of course.
you know, it was completely different.
Things were adventures, weren't they?
Yeah,
In them days, well, in most days, if you're picking up the sofa and shove it in the back of the van, my neighbour goes, "Where you going? Get rid of your sofa." So now we're going on holiday.
it's where the term passion wagon came from. Wasn't it?
Oh dear,
Good old days.
that was funny.
I'm gonna read Ian's comment out when Luke gets back. So I'll hold fire on that. If anybody's got anybody wants, I'm saying this loosely. If anybody wants us to look out for anything in particular, based on the back of Ian's comments,
What's his UFO he's after?
Yeah, no, it is.
Where's the other one? He was after one of them, wasn't
Who, Ian?
he? Yeah.
What was it he was looking out for, Ian? In particular,
Shadow or one of the car ones, wasn't it? I can't remember which one it was now.
Oh, it was Straker. I think it might have been Straker's car. Yeah. Can you confirm whether you've got Ed Straker's car, Ian? But I didn't see one there.
No,
we weren't as lucky as Nick. Nick got the full.
No, he got the full. Monty,
he got the full Monty. Bless him. You know, good luck to him, mate. It may take a few moments for it to come back. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to the bookshop. I mentioned to you that
back to the bookshop. Yeah.
Well, they've got this little old boy that sits in this bookshop, and the rooms go on and on. It's like a labyrinth of. Well, you could spend all day in this bookshop. It does all vinyl records and jigsaws that I mentioned to Ian. I'm going to be looking at see if there's any Jerry Anderson type models. But there's also that one that you haven't seen. It's upstairs. I've got one that I brought from the works, and it's all different British cars.
Like jigsaw,
the MG and stuff like that. Capri. Yeah. That's nice little puzzles put together and I've framed.
Yeah. You put it together yet?
Yeah, it's upstairs. I've got it. It's in that.
You did it?
It's in your room. I'll put it on the wall for next time you come off when I've decorated it. Yeah.
Yeah. The books. You see, the trouble is when you get in a good bookshop, you can be there, like you say, all day because there's always something you think, oh, look at that, and read that.
Well, it's not looking for World War II stuff, books, history books, things like that. We'll be made up. We will.
I've got stacks of stuff like that at home. I've got books on all sorts, man. I've got a good mind under the bed. It's a shame we got a bungalow.
No, that's the one I was. No, that's the one I want. Nick was so jammy, so. Ed Straker's car, yes, please. What we'll do, Ian, is I'm saying this without any confirmation. If they've got it there, I think they might have one in the toy shop. We'll have to double check.
We'll have to then message him.
Yeah, we'll send you a message and tell you what the prices are and
do it via WhatsApp. Send him a picture of the price, and it's up to him.
Yeah. So we can do that. I don't know what where Luke's gone. His Laz isn't there. Michael's not online as yet. DMC General Chat is posting to that. The Mad Irishman Mix posting into the Messenger Transit Van.
Yeah.
Is that when you've done, Mick? Is it?
That's the police one, isn't it? That's the fire engine one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Transit.
So Ian was saying one of the comments, Luke, is one to look out for. Very rare, but a few got through itemised in the last Dinky catalogue. Is Steed's Big Cat 2-door XJ12C. Didn't go into mass production though. I take that Steed from the.
They did that XJ.
The Avengers.
Yeah, the Avengers.
New Avengers.
They did the white one with the Jaguar stripe down the side with the red stripe. You know the one I converted.
Yeah.
The one I took and I stripped it down for one of the challenges and made it put.
It's got the white arches on it, honey. Is that the one?
Yeah, it got arches on it. What I did, I stripped all the front bumpers off it and put a lower spoiler on it, and I painted it in some sort of weird green. But yeah, that was nice. That were nice. Yeah, you can get that one. That's the one they used to make the Steed one out of the Avengers.
Did they ever do the original Steed car, which was more of a 1940s car, wasn't it, with dyno rigging? You know, the like the vintage version.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah, they did a Bentley.
Bentley, that's what it was.
Bentley. I've done that. Yeah, because that's the same casting that they used for the Jeeves and Worcester in the green.
Right. Oh yeah.
They did it in red and did it in green.
Jeeves and Worcester, crikey.
Yeah, and you get the two characters for that. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll.
Because it comes as a box set. You can get the Bentley and the Lotus with Steed and what her name is, and you get
Purdy. Dyno rig, yeah.
And you get a line of umbrellas in the front. In the box. I think Corgi Bob did it actually. Yeah.
Keep his we'll keep his eye out.
No, keep his eye out.
Mark will say, yeah, that's what he's looking for. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I know what the S-Straker's car is. That's
right. Yeah. Yeah.
They're like rocking horse manure. Unfortunately, it's the rare.
Well, I like to be looking for stuff for the man cave models, and we'll have a look.
Yeah.
Friction toys, maybe a clockwork train. I've been looking on eBay for a Hornby clockwork trains, O gauge. It's a wind-up train, and it goes on a big track. It's just an oval track, but they're good money.
It says they were going to do the gift set with Purdy's TR7, but unfortunately they went bust.
Yeah. They did it with the other one, but not the TR7.
I can't remember what it was.
Lotus, wasn't it?
Purdy, Steve.
Sure, it was a Lotus. What's the other fellow with the curly hair?
Yeah.
Tall bloke. Can't remember his name. Probably
Mike.
a bike.
Mike. Not. Oh, that's a you ain't gonna sleep until you've thought what that name was.
I just put up the.
Yeah, I'll have to do a quick search.
Tall fellow, wasn't he? Curly hair. Yeah. I don't remember.
I'm sure his name was Mike something.
He wasn't that important, was he, on the show? I don't think anyway.
The New Avengers. Mike Gambit, that was it. Yeah, I knew it was Mike. Purdy, Steed. Yeah, the New Avengers. I don't know what he drove. That was what I was going to ask. What did he drive?
Probably Capri.
Mike. That was professionals. Mike Gambit. Car. Well, a Jag.
Yeah, XJS. He's got class.
A Jag.
He's got a bit of class.
Yeah.
Mike Gambit's Jaguar XJS.
Yeah. There you go.
What do we know?
They use all the good cars and them old TV series.
Yeah.
That.
Excuse
In
me.
fact, I've got that one there, that red, and I've got that in the box set. Not that one, the second one. That one. Yeah, that's a kitty. I went to years ago. I went and bought when that came out new. I bought that, but in the shop there was two exactly the same as that. There was two, and one of them has got a stripe down the side. Remember that?
Well, you got a free Mike Gambit stand-up character with it as well.
Yeah.
These are the kind of things you'd find in the toy shop that they've got there, like.
Yeah.
So they get Mike Gambit. They were. What else can we talk about? Well, we have raised £322 for our charity for our Paint It Blue event. Gary Kemp has messaged us to say that I missed him out of the gallery. I do apologise, Gary. I don't recall seeing your pictures, but it may be my mistake. There's a couple on Jerry Montague sent his images today, which was, sorry, Jerry, a little bit too late. They would be included, but we will feature them in some.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a mop-up session.
There'll be £20 penalty for being late, mate.
Yeah. Stick it in the pot. Stick it in the Patreon
pot, mate.
No, not Patreon. PayPal.
Well, hopefully, when we get nearer the time, we're hopefully going to round it off to the it's like within 20-30 quid of the 100. I'll round it off for you.
We suspect we'll be getting around about. We did check in on PB's auction, and that was at £49, which is, we haven't got our resident Australian with us. £49, somewhere like 38 quid. So we think probably we get around about 380. We'll see. We won't know until PB's auction completes next Monday.
Yeah.
But we'll leave the donations out open till the end of the month. So thanks to everybody who's taken part in that. It's been much appreciated. It's a record-breaking event for us.
It was a good turnout on the painted blue as well, wasn't it? A good turnout.
About 25 entries.
Some nice entries there as well.
Yeah. Oh no, I think everybody hits it with we've got to do a decent vehicle. So yeah, there's some fantastic models. Well, they're all fantastic models. So we've done that. We are swapping. This will be our last. Saturday might be our last actually. Last event on StreamYard. We're swapping over to a product called Restream. We won't be using Patreon anymore. We've now got we had some Patreons and they've kindly all swapped over to PayPal. We're using PayPal direct. We don't have to involve the taxman. We're not asking for chunks of money, so the taxman taking chunks out of it is not helping us in any way, shape, or form. So we're swapping over to a product called Restream, and donations are coming in through PayPal. If anybody wants to help us out, just drop me a private message and I'll pass on the details. It's just a PayPal link. So thanks to the likes of Luke, Lee, Tony. I'm going to miss somebody. And Laz, of course, for chucking in the buttons. It's much appreciated. It helps us out. So that's that. This, as I say, this is just a midweek bit of fun. This one was just to catch up, see what we're doing tomorrow. I don't know if Lee's in the chat. If you're in the chat, Lee, give us an LO. Any questions? Anybody got any questions in the chat? By all means, shoot them out now. Before we.
I'll tell you what, I'm hoping it's still there, PJ, when we go tomorrow. Do you remember seeing that F100, the pickup, the 110, the big one in the cabinet? Do you remember it?
Oh, the F100. Is that the?
Yeah.
Is that the Cortez?
Yeah. No, it's the American
pickup truck.
Oh, American pickup.
Pickup, yeah. It was a bit pricey, but I might buy it. It ain't never going to work, but
was it over £23?
I think it was 120. I think.
Oh, you got to buy that. We'll talk you into buying that.
It's nice, though.
Yeah,
it is nice. I've not seen anything. I can't even find anything like it on the internet. I was having a look before, so that might be coming home with me tomorrow. That.
Yeah, what size is
it? It's about a 110 mark. I think it's a right big thing.
It's a big one, then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who makes that then?
I haven't a clue. I don't know who made that. I never picked it up. It was in the cabinet.
Yeah, it's a very big one, yeah. Well, we'll distract the missus while you fork out for that.
I'll go pay for it. And there was a nice lamp there. It was a fuel pump. Like a fog lamp on it. So if that's there, I might have a look at that.
Cool.
As well.
Yeah, I think man. I mean, the other thing we've got there, if you're into your dioramas, is the railway model shop. Making stickers
stuff in there, mate. So yeah, there is some really nice stuff in there.
The problem we've got with the railway stuff, it's scale size. You know, the 00 is just a little bit bigger than.
Well, yeah, that's your 00 is not you can't get your 164 to work with unless you've got the buildings and you're doing it like you've got the car in the foreground and the building in the background. But Dinky did a Duplo. Dinky did a series of Duplo models which were designed for 00 scale. Yeah, it's weird.
Some of the cards there we've got, Martin, the tiny little things. You see the detail they've got on them. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. Some of the end gauge and Z gauge stuff is really, really fantastically detailed.
Yeah.
But the O gauge is ideal for your 43 for your corgis and your dinkies. The O gauge. Yeah. Which is what I got the dustbin men from. They were the O gauge, and some of the buildings I got, they were O gauge. Because they're rough. You get away with them on. But you see, corgi and dinky never kept to a set scale. They kept fluctuating up and down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that stuff I give you, Martin, in the bag with all the figures and that in. What gauge was that?
That was double O gauge.
Double O gauge, was it?
Yeah, double O gauge. Yeah.
I was spitting feathers when I did that. What I thought at the time was the 164 scale garage.
Yeah.
So it's up there.
Yeah.
And then of course it was for the
72nd.
Yeah, the even smaller ones.
Well, you see your Airfix figures at 176, 172nd. It's a bit of a minefield if you don't know what you're looking for. But the N gauge, I was looking for some N gauge. I've got double O gauge railway stuff, but N gauge is a lot smaller and takes a lot less room.
Really?
Yeah, because it's tiny stuff.
That's the thing with railways. You've got to have somewhere to do it, haven't you? You've got to have
room.
big sheds.
Yeah, same with scale electrics and stuff like that. You got to have a lot of
room.
You see, that's another. I'm trying to talk myself in or out of not buying the next upscale 3D printer, and I'm just wondering if that might help with the next up version, because it's an higher resolution 3D printer. Although it's bigger, it might be more easy. It might be easier to do smaller models, if that makes sense, because of the resolution that it's using.
You can change the resolution though, PJ.
Say again.
On them ones that we're using, we can change them.
I mean, this is going to be now that we've got the DMC guest room available. Get your backside down here, mate. Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, PJ. I hope you got toasted because you got an hour to go.
You got an hour.
I got toasted just in case we have a dare toast out at Panic.
Yeah. I'll have withdrawals. I will be smashing the place up.
Was it losing his head? Are we losing his head?
Yeah, losing his head.
Losing his head, yeah. Oh. Losing, I love that. I'll lose my head. Yeah, so that's I did. Luke has been showing what he's done. I've finished off the Renault R16.
Well, that did, PJ.
And it's I'll just try and flip the bonnet up. Oh, there it is. Thank you. When you want something to work live and it actually works. Yeah. So the push button on the bottom works. I did the base in beige. I love beige as a base colour.
Beige?
Yeah. Sierra beige.
Yeah, Sierra beige.
From the iCoat colour. I think it comes out well. Thanks to, I'm going to give a shout out to Ian, who, although he doesn't know it, he sent some supplies up to us, and we all scratched in the box and said, I'm having this, I'm having that, I'm having this, I'm having that. And Ian sent up some double-sided tape, and in the back windscreen in this was cracked. I took it out. You can see it, I'm hoping you can see by the light. It's got a replacement piece in it. I took it out, stuck it to the double-sided tape, and cut it out a new piece. There's a piece of perspex, and it's fitted very nicely. You have to file out some of the tabs when you put the window in.
Yeah.
And then use that clear.
The crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Yeah, I need to have some of that.
That came out really nicely. And I says in the video, I'm a sucker for a.
Yeah, I'll just send us a link for that, PJ, if you don't mind, mate. That crystal clear.
Yeah. But also thanks to Luke, because it was him that brought the spare cars that he'd got. And I'm a sucker for a car that's been painted over 1,000 times and once.
I'm still waiting to see the MG you're going to do. with the 2 ones I give you.
Yeah,
I've got to.
Yeah,
The way he's been chucking them on the floor looking for that tongue control, mate, they're going to be destroyed.
I tell you.
Hey, Martin, you done a lovely job of that Rover, mate. That come out nice.
Yeah, just I'm going to put a new window unit in it because I wasn't happy with that at all. I didn't realise it was bad as out of the back where somebody obviously cut it bigger for some reason or another.
Yeah,
I've got another one somewhere, but it's I'll have to check it and drill it out. It's only aluminium rivet. You can soon drill that out. It won't take 2 seconds to drill them aluminium rivet out. People say, "Well, you got to drill them out," but they don't. They're softer than the original post, so it just goes straight through it. Yeah, it's good. Nice. That's a Rover Pageant blue. That one.
It's nice.
It's very similar. I put the picture up, which is what I was looking at when I was looking for the details.
And a good evening to our good friend Kev from Kev's Banger Races.
Hey, Mr.
Kev.
How are you, mate? Good to see you. Just to bring you up to the speed on the chat, Kev, we're going to a auction house tomorrow. The 3 of us. Hopefully 4 if Lee turns up as well. Most of Luke's extended family might be there as well, so that's keeping an eye on him.
I think my mum and dad are coming as well.
He's bringing the football crowd. Bless him.
The wife thinks she's coming. I'll be up before her and gone.
Yeah. Oh, I did say 8 o'clock. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Make sure you put a phone on silent as well, because she'll be big. So that's what we're doing tomorrow, Kev. If there's any particular vehicle that you are looking for, because again, Kev has been so generous with the stuff that he's shared out amongst the group. Is there anything that you're particularly looking for, Kev? If we come across anything, give us a clue, and if we come across anything, we'll give you a call and let you know that we've found something. That sounded like a load of waffle, but you get the general gist of what I mean.
But we won't find any Jaguars. They don't have them up there.
Have a good time at Dagfields. Hope you get some good stuff. Well, we're hoping so too.
Yeah.
To me, it's just another great opportunity for us all to get, well, at least some of us to get together and meet up again. We love these meetups. Yeah. I was looking at, I was saying to Martin, some of the other stuff we watch on YouTube, anything that's suitable for a banger.
Yeah, but no Jags, mate. No.
No. No. Let me ask you this.
They're falling out now. I'm going home. I'm taking me ball. I'm going home.
It keeps winding you up with smashing up the Jags, don't it?
Yeah.
Not smashing up. That's refurbishing the Jaguars. Let's put it that way. Refurbishing the Jaguars.
He definitely look better once he's done.
I was trying to be subtle. I was trying to be generous. What would you like to see him do?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Don't say Capri.
I'm going to say a 1/25th scale Capri, and even I'll supply it. Right? I'll supply it. You wreck it. Yeah. You've already done one. Yeah. So you can do the other one.
It's just, I'm trying to, you try to support the guy, and that's what you get. Subtle. Anything that's suitable for a banger.
Yeah.
Kev, if we can find anything that's suitable for a banger, the 3 of us will chip in and buy you something, I think, because of the generosity that you've shown the rest of us. We'll find you something.
Yeah. Do you want one there?
I mean, I was saying to Martin earlier on, some of the other channels that we watch, Luke, this is going completely off topic, but as it does usually. Blow up inflatable tents.
Oh, you were saying someone else then?
Yeah.
Not based on your PayPal payment, no. There's I won't say where or what the channel is, but there's this particular channel on YouTube where they go camping in South Korea, and this person was used to blow up an inflatable tent, and I thought we ought to have a DMC. Portable bloody meet-up place, like the Grand Tour, where they have the tent.
Like a gazebo.
Gazebo, yeah, you will have a gazebo. We'll start off cheap with a 15 quid gazebo and work up to a £3,500 inflatable tent.
You can get them inflatable spray boots, can't
I don't know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see a lot by the inflatable spray booths. So I think you get one of them.
Well, that's that. We'll look that up.
Or we go to Bouncy Castle.
Well,
I told you we need a DMC minibus. That's what we need.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Well, you better
Definitely need one of them.
3D print you got of that robo. Can you get one of a minibus and start printing it out?
Well, have we go.
well, we'll have a word with the guy that does them V dubs at Dagfields tomorrow. And said, we're prepared to advertise your business if you're prepared to give us a minibus to travel around in.
He'll do that all day long. Won't he?
Yeah, we'll put your signage on the side of it, like sponsored by V Dub, whatever, like sponsored by Dagfields.
Well, we'll get his horse box. We'll probably get a Land Rover and a horse box. We can always use Lee's roof tent, can't we?
Yeah. I feel like I want to take a rifle though. It's almost like it's like a camouflage tent. You know what I mean? You're in Africa and you want. That sounds terrible. I'm anti-hunting, by the way. What we do? Kev saying, "Good idea, Martin."
There you go. I'm on board with that, Kev.
I'm a bit upset with you now, Mr. Kev. Thank you, guys. Let me know what you find out. Will do, mate. Will do. Ian Ollie, back to that Only Fools and Horses episode behind the sofa.
Yeah, Danger UXP.
Kev says I could do a DMC van minibus banger. Yes, you could. And why don't you, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
It's your mission. If you accept to choose to accept it, whatever.
Yeah, you've already done the rest of this year's challenges, haven't you, Kev? So you might as well
next year's.
You know what, PJ?
Through that.
That should be a challenge for next month, for next year. That build a DMC minibus.
Yeah, we haven't done a build a DMC vehicle, have we?
We haven't done a van, have we? I think not really.
Not really.
We could do that. That'd be good fun. That for everyone. We'll keep Andy busy with the decals for everyone.
DMC
45 sets of these bloody DMC decals I've had to do now.
Yeah, I think I've got a van picked out. Yeah, nice, big.
Mick said I did a DMC bus. Yes, you did, mate. Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, Mick. I never seen that one, mate. Sorry.
Well, maybe it has to be 2027 because we've pretty much got next year.
Squeeze it in, I suppose, can we?
We could do a one-off. Yeah,
well, that could be the next year's Ashes challenge.
Ashes challenge, good
call. DMC bus or van.
But we've got to convince the Aussies to tell us that we need to do a DMC van because it was ours this year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Because apparently I can't remember saying it was us that suggested the Mini. I've lost the plot, but with that.
Yeah, Michael was involved somewhere, I'm sure.
Speaking of DMC challenges, was the Ashes challenge a Mini again for this year? It's a Mini this year. Yeah, it's definitely a Mini. Any Mini of any type that you want to do, my friend.
I've got a Mini Metro.
You know what you could do?
Mini Metro, yeah. Mini skirt.
You could do You could do a Kev's Banger Races version of the Italian job, but they're all Banger Minis.
Metros.
All Metros.
I'm thinking about Metros, isn't it?
That would be good.
Don't you like Metros or something?
He's got more than one Metro.
I've got 3 of them.
Is that right?
He's got 3 Metros.
Yeah.
Send them down to Kevin, get him to paint a red, white, and blue, and then hit him each one of them with an hammer. And then we'll have an Italian job. Banger race. Good. I've done mine already. Done his already. What's the point? Good on you, Kev. Good on you.
I done a Mini not long ago, so I'll do a Metro for that challenge. Definitely.
Yeah. I'm going to do a Mini Moke.
Yeah, Mini Moke.
Mini Moke, but not the usual prisoner one or the army one. I've got a couple of Mini Mokes. I'm going to do one, but do it in the proper 70s Moke, what they used to have with the mini lights on it. And
that'd be nice, that.
Yellow and white and, funky.
Yeah.
They could put a couple of people in it.
Well, like a 60s version.
Well, yeah, when they came out, they used to drive around them, didn't they? With a white roll cage for one yellow and,
So you want to set a Mini lights print in now, PJ?
Yeah. No,
I can't even print a skip at the minute. I don't know what's gone wrong. It's all gone south. It was working fine till you turned up. Nice. Now then,
143,
morning,
Sorry, PJ.
morning, you crazy Aussie. Morning, crazy Aussie now awake. Oh my God, they're all turned. Evening tarts. This is turning into the tavern now, isn't it? We've got Mr. James.
Oh yeah.
We've got Mr. Hogg. Good evening, boys. It's good to see you. Jamie will be on the wino, and Michael will be on the coffee because it's ridiculous o'clock in the morning in Australia. Is it?
Yep.
Yes, it is. He's got What time is it, Michael? About 6:30. Ian, Corgi mini macros with take of wheels.
Take off wheels. Oh, Mini Marcos. He's on about the Mini Marcos.
Right.
Corgi did a Golden Jacks. They called it Golden Jacks Mini Marcos. Take off wheels. Yeah, you could use that Mini Marcos. Yeah.
You just got to turn up to be a live encyclopedia.
Yeah.
So I can just go.
There you go.
And there you go. It's just got rounded off with yeah.
You usually got headlights missing off them bloody things. But,
Damo's just got in from work, and I spoke to Michael a couple of nights ago, and he's now getting up and drinking Baileys for no apparent reason.
Michael.
Yes, it's just a ridiculous o'clock. He's on the Baileys.
Bloody hell, mate.
Good on you, brother. Good on you.
Is that with your Rice Krispies?
No, it's just Baileys. Just neat. But he was on the screen, took the top off the bottle. That was it, and away he went. Like so, he's a pro. He's right in my league. He does the Baileys. I do the Scotch. We haven't tried that drink that you suggested. We will get round to doing that at some point, Michael.
One of Kev's mad drinks.
No, it was one of Michael's.
Michael's.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what it was because we're on YouTube. I'll tell you.
Oh, it's one of them.
Yeah, I'll tell you off stream. Yeah. He's crying, Michael. Evening, JMO. Evening, Ian. From boys, we're running a bit low on steam, and now I feel like we need to go for at least another hour because these three have joined us. So just to keep Michael and Jamo in the loop, we are going to Dagfields tomorrow to the auction site, and we're keeping his eye out for affordable, I would say, vehicles.
Cheap.
Or something cheap.
Come on, cheap.
Free would be
free
would be good.
Yeah. Any old iron, any old gunk, bring it out.
Yeah. Our friends are looking for cheap models. That
just asking for a friend.
Just charity. Yeah. So we'll keep his eye out for anything that anybody's looking for. Mick says, "See you Friday." If you're off, Mick, bless you. See you Friday, my friend.
Yeah.
See you, mate.
There's no telling what Friday might bring at this rate.
No.
Not a problem. So yeah, drop us a request of what you want us to look for. If it's something you want us to build, I finally won a spot on Frisky Sport.
You finally won. Who won that? Somebody posted that earlier on. It's a little spot on car like that. It looks a weird looking thing. Yeah, Frisky Sport. Yeah, another one he's on about.
Yeah, you might know. Obviously, Jamie, you noticed that Martin's here. We've now got the DMC guest room up and running. Almost. Still wants a bit of work doing on it.
What's the food like, Martin? Any good? What's the rating?
Local pub, mate. Best food in town.
It was even sweeter because, bless him, he treated. So can't argue with that, can you?
No.
Yeah. That's the catch. If you come down, you got to treat the landlord.
Was that filling waiting, starving, waiting? His throat was going. Come on, I was going to have something to eat.
They could have served as anything. It would have tasted like the best thing on God's green earth. Yeah.
It was nice.
It was all right. Yeah, we had to wait a little bit, but
but it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter. We enjoyed it.
It was worth it.
So, where we got to? Finally won a spot on Frisky Sport. Well done, Mark. Now that I know what that is, Gravesend Australia diecast salvage. Michael. You doing this through Restream? No, we're not. We're making the most of our last use of StreamYard. But I'm sorry, I've just read what's coming next. Probably by me. Does it come with waitress service? I ain't wearing no dress.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No,
and God forbid. And and cameras are banned.
Cameras are. We've got the mirrors turned around the other way as well.
That's quite right. I'm quite disturbed now. I'm definitely putting a bloody lock on the door. JMO. Your curtains and shawls. I thought Martin was in his shed. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Fitted curtains. He doesn't have fitted curtains in his bloody
my
shed.
shed's tidier than this place, mate. I'll tell you.
It was before you came. Caused bloody chaos. We've been looking. We have spent.
Well, you tried to kill me.
Yeah.
You dropped things on me head.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We spent 2 hours looking for a car that now
exist.
I'm even wondering whether it exists or not.
The ghost Tonka.
Yeah.
From Plonkerland.
Yeah. We've tried to 3D print a skip because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And that failed miserably.
Yeah,
but we had some good food.
Yeah. We had some good food.
Bit of a result, really. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Or 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
No, it's been looking forward to this all week. It's been
it's good fun.
It's been great fun. No, looks like 2 different areas. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I've put him in the back.
Yeah.
It looks like he's only sat here, but it looks like he's miles away.
Yeah, the camera angle.
Yeah.
It was better, worse earlier on because his chair was up here and I looked like I was one of the little people in flipping skirting boards.
I didn't realise until we have some of the, when we take the photos and do the stuff.
You'll see.
I didn't realise how, because Luke's like the tallest, and then it's me, and then there's a rabbit, and then there's an hedgehog, and then there's Martin, and I didn't realise how small you were. We had the photo anyway.
We had to go down and grade you.
Yeah, it was like the progression of man, wasn't it? But in reverse. No, looks like 2 different areas. You're not wrong, my friend. It's just the camera angle. Kev, when I said anything suitable for a banger, that's any Jag Rover. Yank tanks, rollers, vans, limousines, Mercs.
Well, it's anything really, isn't it?
Taxis. We're not missing much, are we? You've about covered everything. Ian Ully, Willy Wonka had some Tonka.
Willy Wonka had a Tonka.
Willy Wonka had some
Tonkas. He did have some Tonkas. Yeah, a cryptic message.
JMO, this is a personal insult or a personal absolute. No.
Go on.
I'm going to take it as a compliment. You could take the lad out of Swad, but you can't take Swad out of the lad. That's fair dues.
I'm on that one, Jack. Yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, you can't take him anywhere. Only a second.
We'll know better tomorrow if his car's still in one piece on the other side of the road.
I know, that's a bit of a... Yeah. I've been watching...
Have a brand new set of breeze blocks.
Yeah.
I've never known him smoke so much. He's been out every 15 minutes. Like, just check the car's still there.
Hey, Martin, tomorrow as well, when we meet you up, you'll have to let us know what PJ Pillar talks like.
Yeah. There'll be 3D printing me some doors and mirrors on this bloody thing tomorrow if there's got scratches on it.
PG's Pillar talk sounds like you're drowning in, Anyway,
change that. Moving on.
JMO, we will fix it. We can fix it. Yeah. Oh.
JMO done a good job with the Stingray. Did you watch the video? No, you wouldn't have done, would you?
Yeah. Not bad for a plastic kick.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that did. Well done, JMO.
He's a good lad when he's got time to do these things. And it was nice to have something other than a bit of
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was nice.
We do like to encourage people to. It is diecast and modelers community, so
could be any model really, can it? It can be anything.
are you going to get a...
Is he saying that?
Ian Ully is saying, Martin, are you going to get a bedtime story?
Well, bloody hope not, Ian.
That's standard in PJ's house. That's the least you get.
The only way he's going to get a bedtime story is if I
There's
take the...
no way I'm getting a bedtime story.
If I take the dog bits down.
Yeah. Oh, I don't mind the dog being up. Yeah, but yeah.
It's thankful she's not male, obviously. But
Yeah.
she was attached to him like glue. She wouldn't leave him alone. My dog doesn't growl. It's nasty. As soon as he walked through the door, like, oh, it's a new toy to play with, and that was it. Yeah. She loved it.
Me being only tiny, I was just the right size.
Yeah, he has to look up to her. She's only 1'6".
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, mate. You carry on, mate.
It'll come back to haunt me.
It might be your camera, PJ, because when he does his videos, mine looks a lot bigger on his camera.
Yeah. It's like you won't remember this because you're like a whippersnapper, but Kim, a little big man.
Yeah.
And an action man.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you put them side by side.
Yeah.
When you're offline, Luke, have a look for little big man. Right. It was like an action man is. Yeah. It was a miniature version of an action man, and you can put your own story to that. Like, we'll have a look for them tomorrow. Wow. Right. Oh, here we go. Right, Martin, you're going to go. JMO, I'll give Martin a challenge. There you go.
Right.
Find a Corgi Decker airfield van and restore it.
Got one.
Well, he's found it then. Now you got to restore it.
I can restore that. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
And he also says you'll be able to smell Martin's dogs. Well, that might be the least of his problems. Wow.
Yeah.
Because we're not.
Yeah, I've got one of those Decker vans.
Fastly turning into the tavern already, isn't it? This is.
I've got the parts for it. Yeah, I think it would have had a broken radar on it, but I've got the radar. So yeah. Stripes included. Little big man with but happy memories. Yes, it's just a size comparison thing I was thinking of, JMO. That was what it was. We'll have to put a picture of that up on. I remember that. It didn't last. It didn't seem to last long. Little big man. No, it wasn't really
action
popular,
era.
was it?
Yeah, I think 9-inch figures kind of took over. Anyway, so there you go. I thought this was going to be how long time wise? I don't know. 8 o'clock an hour and a. I don't think this will last 5 minutes because it was basically we're going out tomorrow. This is what we're going to do, and it turns into an hour and a half rant and rave.
Yeah, it don't matter, does it?
No, it's
somebody can watch it and have a listen and have a bit of a see what we really like.
All right. Now.
Hello, what's going on?
Bit of serious stuff. Well, not serious in that way. Michael saying, see if the zip file I uploaded into the files area on the DMC page works. Now, something for Luke this is as well.
Nice.
Gemma saying that's what all the girls say. Right. What you can do on the Facebook group, there's a tab that says files. So you can upload files to this section, and it looks like Michael's uploaded a zip file, and which I'm hoping may possibly contain some STL files. So we can have a look at that, Lukey, and see if if we were able to download them from. In actual fact,
so can I upload onto there then as well?
Useful. I'm not going to say what it is out loud, Michael. Can we? Yes, we can. Can we build it? Yes, we can. And
Bob,
I'm going to what I'm just going to do talk amongst yourselves for a couple of minutes. I'm just going to unzip it, Michael. This week's.
Steady. Michael.
You know when you put your mouth into gear before your brain's got out of neutral.
So I've got my phone on speed mobile just in case.
PJ's got to play the organ.
Oh. We said we'd try and keep the YouTube channel clean.
You started it.
Yeah.
I've got nothing. Let's cut that from there and let's put it into our 3D files stuff.
What is it? That's what we want to know.
I'll tell you in a minute. Calm down. Calm down.
Don't start.
Because you know where that was going to go if you kept on.
Don't be swearing, PJ.
You know how you changed your name to Top Restorer? I was going to put Didudo, don't they?
I'm still trying to work out what my name is on the tabbing group because it doesn't show me.
Zips. Right. Oh, crikey.
There's a lot of files on there.
Yes. And now I've put it into this folder. I can't bloody find it. What was it I downloaded? I'll just check the Facebook page again. Apologies, Michael. I'm going around in circles a bit here. Les. It starts with Les and ends in knee. and the second part starts with match and ends in box. So
well, there you go.
Put that together.
Yeah.
6.5 millimeter. Right. Found it. Right. Files. Right. This is for you, Luke. Right.
Dodge Charger.
No. Tyres.
There we go.
Tyres. And they are
Remolds, mate. No, good thing.
ridged.
Ribbed.
No, I didn't say rib because I knew he was going to say that. And I was trying to say ridged as clearly as I could.
Ridged.
So, wow. It's hard work sometimes. So there's, see if you can get to them files, Luke. See if you can download them.
Can I open them on my phone or will have to be on my laptop?
I'll do it on your laptop.
Yeah, okay.
Create yourself a 3D storage area on your laptop. Right, wow. I wasn't going to say out loud what they were, Michael, just in case we got struck off air. But Matchbox 6.5 millimeter tyres. Let ITV. Let it all hang out. Okay. Get ourselves deeper and deeper into trouble. Told one of. No. I'm going to read this before I say it out loud. So she reckoned it was delivery or Robert. So I said, well, one's escaped and shook its way up the corridor.
Leave that in the box.
Leave that in the box. Keep it clean, Gemma. First Zippy, where is Jeffrey? Bungle. Yeah. For your pleasure. Wow. I think there's an hole that we might not be able to get out of. Right. So, yes, in answer to your question, Michael, bless you, that looks like it's worked. Anytime you want to send them 64 scale characters over, that would be an absolute stardom. And we'll have a go at printing them. Although that being said, I can't print a 4x6 skip at the minute. Something's gone south. Don't know why. I mentioned about the tape. Ian, I did use the tape, Ian, to create the windscreen for the back of the R16. If you weren't on, you should be able to see that that's a new windscreen in there. Superb job. I'm trying to do that now. Oh, bless you. Well done, Michael. These are the 64 sales characters that we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I've done the Bailey to be fine.
When you guys go to the toy fairs, how about coming down south to one so I can meet up with you guys?
That's got to be Kev then down
That's
there.
got to be Kev. Where's how far down south
Oh,
is Kev?
down Surrey, isn't it? It's right down.
What, like near France?
Yeah, France. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, more like it's not that far.
Is it that far south? It's small snail. No, okay, perhaps not.
You'll be all right.
I have been down south. Bexhill, that kind of.
Yeah, it's
Surrey's
nice actually.
Yeah.
It's nice in
Yeah.
Surrey.
Perhaps when
where to go on the train.
Yeah, we're struggling to get to bloody Chesterfield at the minute, aren't we? To go see it. But we
when we get the van.
When we get the van. Yeah.
You're all right then.
When Luke can print us a 3D van, right?
But if he does half of it and then Michael does the other half, we'll send it over in a file.
Yeah.
We can print it, but we've got no way of getting it registered. We're going to have to get a ringer.
Well, that's not a problem. There's plenty of vans down this street. I've seen 3 already.
His car's gone already. It's been left with a 3-wheel bloody
3-wheel chassis. Yeah. That's it. But a van would be good.
Well, I did say that whatever we got through PayPal would be used towards the DMC. So licensing and the cost of a van. Why not?
Well, you could rent one for the day, couldn't you?
We could rent one.
We could. It'd probably work out cheaper that way, rather than freezing making a journey down. Just rent a car, chip in the fuel with one of yours.
It would have to be rented from the furthest person away. So on which it returns back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to get stuck. So whoever's furthest north would have to get it and then drive down, pick people up, and then on the way back.
Stop over here. Or
well, whatever. Stop over here. Yeah. Stop it. Shay Swad. You know.
You got a few of us to go. It'd be good.
Yes. I don't think we're ever going to appear on Top Gear or. It's not the centre of the universe. You know what, Kev? We need to do. Yes, I mean the guys have been. It's worked for us at the minute because it's in the Midlands and there's several of us in the Midlands.
Some of us aren't.
Yeah, but I am acutely aware that we need to visit some of our other friends.
Yeah, we could look into that next year. Kevin, we could look into hiring a van. You don't want nothing special, which is a little minibus, isn't it?
Yeah, it could even be a bloody train trip or something like that.
Well, train. Yeah, it'd probably be cheaper to hire a van actually, but because train travel is bloody expensive these days, isn't it?
Once I am hopefully fully employed again, my friend, we'll sort something out.
But not as a health and safety bloke.
No. Not as a health and safety bloke because
he's too dangerous.
I can demonstrate what damage can be caused.
Oh yeah.
By living on your own. It's
just kill your visitors, the main room.
Can you remember the plank with Peter Sellers?
Yeah.
It's like an episode of that in it. Or watching a real live version of that. Can I catch? If I get that close to France, I'm not even going to shout that out loud. Keep your civil tongue on, lad. Save it for the Friday night. Gravesend, Australia diecast. Mechanics are uploading now. They are 118th, 132, 143. Oh, bless you, Michael.
118th mechanics.
Yeah.
143 mechanics. Oh.
Don't know how much Laz offered for that used lot, but he offered me discounted the other day. He offered it me Oh, right. So the seller offered it discounted the other day. Okay.
Who was that to?
You know that Laz was.
Yeah. Who was that?
The seller offered it to JMO. It's a discounted price.
Oh, right. What sort of discounted price?
Yeah, go on. It'd be good to see you guys if you can come down. We're. I think as over the last couple of years, we're making things happen, aren't we? We're doing different. We're going to different places.
Yeah, there's more people getting involved now.
Yeah. There's a great Wetherspoons 5 minutes from me and an antique centre plus a medieval castle. Right.
Sounds like fun.
Great place to put our inflatable tent up in our V-dub van with our
in the medieval castle.
The medieval castle. I'll go and oh, JMO says he's going to go and look and see how much he was offered.
Yeah.
There's so much I would want to do.
Yeah.
But it's all about obviously there's Money's tight at the minute.
There's some guys in America I like to go up and see. And
Yeah.
space with, but
We'd love to go.
I know Mark Dandridge is coming over to London next year in July.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah. Hopefully, we're going to talk with Mark on Saturday. There's a little bit of confusion when we talk to our colleagues across the lake, because I tried to get a word with him tonight, but he said we're 8 hours apart. Let's leave it till Saturday. But I was just checking in to see if the communication works. Anyway, hopefully we'll get Mark in on Saturday. I've sent him a message. I'll go and look. But yeah, so there's, because Andy was on about going to somewhere in Lincolnshire.
Andy Vaughan.
Yeah. Was there somewhere out Skeggy way? Was it Grantham?
Oh yeah, I can't remember now. Because he's out that way, isn't he? He's out Lincoln, just not far from Lincoln. Yeah. Yeah, because he's on about coming and see Mablethorpe, but
yeah.
On his bike.
What you're looking to do realistically is somewhere you can get to and return in a day.
Yeah, realistically, yeah.
Realistically. Yeah. If not, then it becomes for me,
it becomes an overnight stop.
It's an overnight stop, and then I've got to get somebody I've got to get boarding for the dogs and checking on that. That was interesting. I'll give you an example. This is just it means nothing to a lot of other people, but like Martin's got dogs, and to put the dog up for the night was advertised at £25, and then you have to put your hours in, and then they added an extended hours cost, and then there was the cost of the website for using their software to book it in the first place. So it went up. It went from £25 to £47 a night. Like
it's not cheap.
JMO's saying he was offered £300 off. So what's that? 2.2?
Yeah, it's not a bad price. Yeah. Yeah, I know Laz was saying he was negotiating with a guy, so I don't know whether or not he's been successful.
It sounds like this guy's doing a bit of
wheeler
dealing, doesn't it? Yeah,
he's got a lot of stuff there. He's got a big box of books there, which would be no interest to anybody. I don't think.
No, I think you've got to.
I'd like to. If it was me, I personally, that amount of money, I would want to go down and have a look inside the cases and check out everything, because you never know, mate.
I mean, I was fortunate that. Did I get it off eBay? I did get it off eBay. I bought a reel-to-reel. You can't. It's
over there.
It's there-ish. You won't be able to see it very well. And I paid X number of pounds for it off eBay. And even when I passed the bar, I was reticent because I was. What are you going to get at the other end when you get it? Yeah. Fortunately. It was okay. It was sold as seen. It was exactly as it described. But we've heard so many horror stories.
Oh yeah, you can do. Yeah, I think Facebook Marketplace is the worst at the moment for that.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't. I've seen some on Facebook Marketplace, and I've been very dubious about going. I mean, personally, if I'm not going to travel miles and miles just to go and get something, which is, you got to factor in your fuel, don't you, if you're going to travel a long way.
Yeah.
To get something.
Yeah. I mean, with that though, if people are willing, I mean, members in the community, you could always do a search if you were looking for something in particular. Yeah. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. Like the Matchbox racetrack.
Yeah. If it's in an area where one of you guys,
we'd say I've offered to buy it. Because we know that we'd always get the money back off from one of our other.
Transfer it via PayPal, isn't it?
Yeah. Like that, I mean, Andy Bourne asked me if I'd go and get something for him if you want to bid, and of course I would. Yeah. So we've got the network, which is another good thing. We're building up this network of contacts.
Yeah.
Not only just network of suppliers, whether it be 3D prints and decals and stuff like that. There's so much going on that we're proud of, least of all the charity. Nobody does what we do. Bless us. We're good at what we do. I mean, £300 off. Lads will not be happy if he was. I mean, I'm not going to. we're not going to stir the pot.
No, I would say he's negotiating with Laz, and Laz a bit tough. He probably won't.
Yeah,
and he's depends how quickly he wants it off his hand, because Laz has got to come and pick it up.
Yeah,
You see, and if he's got, it's going to cost Laz a lot of money to go over and pick it up, unless Mike goes and picks it up for him. I mean,
well. Talk. He's like.
He's here now.
He's like.
He's a hound,
As soon as you say anything,
you mention his name, he's on it.
he's there.
Yeah, he's here.
Let's scare him to death.
No, he's listening.
Are you prepared to join us, sweetheart? Are you free, or are you just stopping in the chat? He'll know what I mean. Copy. Let's we'll send him a link if he wants to join us, and if he doesn't, that's so be it. He can make up for not turning up the other night. Sneaky devil. Where is he? Lost it. I'll find you.
Hunt him down. We'll hunt him down.
We know where you live, even if it is abroad.
We've got contacts worldwide.
We have. Yeah.
We send the boys round.
I say that. I can't really find him now. Oh, there it is.
I went to message Mike the other day and see how he's getting on.
Yeah. Halfway sleeping. Well, that means you're halfway awake. That's good stuff. Ian, I used to have a James Bond style briefcase which held a record player, tape deck, multi-band radio, and 8-track. You'll have to log on to find out, lads. Tape deck with detachable speakers. Wish I still had it.
Cool. Yeah, that would
Yeah, I'm looking that.
Yeah. A bit heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but them boom boxes of the 80s, when they used to carry them around, they weren't light. They weren't light.
Yeah, we didn't call them that. We called them something else, but yeah.
Laz is asking, what's Martin doing at PJ's house? You'll have to log on to find out. I'm not telling you. Get up.
Well, he's just gone to bed, isn't he? It's time of night, isn't he?
Well, it's what? Quarter to 10?
He's in that. What is it?
Quarter to 11. Well, I'll give him quarter
to 11. It's about quarter to 12 to him, isn't it?
Is it? He can do 15 minutes. Yeah, we're going out tomorrow, lads. So Martin's stopping over here overnight to make half the journey.
Yeah.
But it's surprising, Ian, how much old technology is still holding its price.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Especially them reel-to-reels. I mean, I've seen them going for $3.5 grand. There's a guy, if you're into your hi-fi equipment and stuff like that, there's a guy called Techmoan, TECHMOAN, on YouTube. Really good. He finds old technology, old games consoles, and tests only working ones, mind you.
Yeah.
To see if they still hold up. And he's got his hi-fi system is like Ian's collection. It's remarkable, and the sound is getting out, and this kind of thing. And
I mean, the things come take them full circle. I mean, at one time, like the big radiograms used to have, they looked like sideboards, and they got record players in them, big speakers at the end, somewhere to put your records, and a big radio. I mean, they went up. People were chucking them out left, right, and centre. But now they're getting flipping hard to get hold of a good one. Yeah, I'll become a player because it's like it's all retro. Things are going back.
Look, remember the days when
the sound's awful out of them. Though, all they did was crackle and spit.
Yeah. Well, the thing to do would be to take the speakers out and put
put some fresh ones,
put some new missions in or something like that.
I mean, effectively, all you need to do is replace the internal speakers with car speakers.
Yeah,
you can get cracking sound.
And they were good for what they were for the day, basically.
Yeah. And you can. I've got. You can Bluetooth stuff.
Yeah,
it's amazing the technology that you can get. I mean, I've got this little device. It's like a little square white box, and you plug it into the back of your amp, and
Yeah.
it's a Bluetooth to a speaker,
Mm.
any speaker, and it'll pick up anything that you. So I've got my tape to tape plugged into my amp. Sorry, going off on one a little bit. My tape to tape or reel to reel is plugged into my amp. The amp then will come through this Bluetooth connector to a Bluetooth speaker.
Mm.
So it's old meeting, you know, it's old meeting new, and I love it. I do. I think it's fantastic. Check out private message. Check out your private message as there's something for Mr. Dare. Click to see post. It might be vintage toys by Tracer.
Oh, Matchbox sets. Look at them. Ooh.
One new post. Check out your promises. There's something for Mr. It's a Jag. So have I got to join the group, Michael, to see this? Jag.
Oh.
Jaguar.
You lead me down paths, darkened paths that I no longer wish to go down. There was recently a brilliant show on yesterday's TV channel called Retro Electro Workshop. May still be able to watch it on catch up. Oh, nice one.
Retro.
Retro Electro. That's from Ian.
What was that other one we used to watch? Tomorrow's World with what's the name Burke? Was his name Burke?
Raymond Burke.
Raymond Burke. Tomorrow's World.
And then there was the other guy that went on to do. He ended up reporting on the NASA landings. He got black hair, thinning on top. Oh, it's Antonio Martinez site. Okay. Oh, so as he started, group by.
He just started doing it again.
Yeah. 3 mutual.
He'd been on for a while, ain't he?
I'm gonna have to. That's another one I'm gonna have to look now, because that's another one I won't be able to sleep unless I know tomorrow's world. That's the new version.
The old version.
It's the old version. Presenters. No, I'm sure Raymond Baxter, not Raymond, but Raymond Baxter. Lou's good. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, you got a clue now. Howard Stapleford, James Burke. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, so I've got them both mixed up.
Yeah,
Raymond
yeah.
Burke and James Burke.
Yeah. So there used to be, back in the day, there used to be a technology program called Tomorrow's World, and they'd try and predict what was coming out. And it was brilliant.
It's good stuff. Come on.
Yeah. It was either that or you watch Star Trek, because you get most of the stuff that's come out now on Star Trek, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you get your
mobile phone. Yeah. I'll try sending a different way. Righto, Michael. Don't know what's happening there. Laz just hasn't joined, does he? I think we're going to have to ban him. We have to ban him.
Yeah, he's watching, mate. He's watching.
He's
watching.
Yeah. We've got some news for you, so yeah. There you go. So, Laz, we're going to. If you're still with us, we're going to a auction site tomorrow. Is there anything in particular that you're struggling to find? Anything that you may be interested in? May want us to look for on your behalf? Obviously, we've got a budget, so anything you can think of, drop us a line. We'll have a look for. We'll have a goosey. Mike Gambit. If anybody's, I'll tell you something. If anybody's got any, I never thought about that.
What's that?
We talk about the reel to reel.
Yeah.
The actual reels of tape. I bet they might do them at the auction site. I never thought of that. Yeah. They ain't cheap.
Look at the music place.
The
blank reels.
Yeah. Well, the blank reels and the tape.
Oh, and the tape.
Yeah.
So, what year are they from, PJ? Them reels.
They started in, well, the size. They started to become popular in the 60s, mainly. Probably started earlier than that. But the one...
Were they replacing the vinyl, were they? Is that what it was about?
Well, it was the pre-runners to the cassette.
Right.
You could record vinyl onto them. I mean, as an economical device, they're absolutely rubbish because you probably get an LP on one side or vinyl on one side. Like it's not like an MP3 player where you get 10,000 tunes on your phone. Right? Don't get me wrong.
I think they were used a lot in schools and for educational purposes and stuff like that. And some offices would use them and stuff like you saw them. But for music and then you see them on radio stations and stuff like that, don't you?
But they got such a warm, rich sound. Whenever you look on behind the scenes at the BBC and the sound studios, you see loads on reel to reels. PJ, did you get my pictures for the challenge? Oh, don't say I've missed Laz's pictures off.
I didn't see him on, Laz.
And I'm going to say. I'm going to have to do an edit.
You're going to rerun, aren't you?
I'm going to have to do a bit of an edit because Gary Kemp says he sent me pictures. I can't remember seeing Gary's.
And
Jerry's sent him on the day when it was closed. So we may have to do an edit, Laz. So apologies, my friend. I certainly wouldn't do it on purpose. Desktop 3D.
So all these computer screens around here, Luke.
Paint it
one
blue.
over there, one here, one there.
I haven't got your.
Brings you about the electric bill. It's not about 20 screens going.
It's not been in one of them security offices with CCTV camera everywhere, you know.
I'm missing Gary.
Your bedroom hasn't jumped up yet, has it, Martin? When you stay in the camera.
I'm getting drunk off the fumes of this bloody whiskey, you know. Yeah. Gonna go make my own cup of tea in a minute.
Yeah, on your toast. You got 10 minutes.
You've got 9 minutes till toast time. We're on count now.
I'm just thinking, right, you know, me and the dog have a bit of toast.
No, Laz, it's not in the video, and for some reason, I haven't got a copy of your images. Did you send them via Messenger? To me? No worries. No, I'm a little bit upset if we haven't included them, mate. Let me have a quick look in Messenger. This is why I always do a shout out to say who's I've got. Last forward 11th of September.
Thanks, Michael. I've just had a look at those. Cheers, mate.
Yes, Laz, I have got the photos. I have got them now. And my friend, I will do a rerun because I've also got to include Gary Camps and I've also got to include Jerry's, who's sent them today. So apologies, buddy. I'll put that right. Don't worry about it. We'll get it sorted. Maybe tomorrow night. So that's that. Right. Gary Kemp. Got to do a search for Gary Kemp. I don't remember seeing Gary's. That's the one that's. The best thing for anybody that's takes part in the challenges is to put them into the Facebook group, and then I can say thank you and hashtag them. Here's my contribution to this month's Paint It Blue for Alzheimer's. I restored this battered dinky Vauxhall. This is from Gary Kemp. So let me download Gary's. Wow, live on screen, folks. Video editing like you've never seen it before.
Won't be a minute, gentlemen. Snip again, drink.
This is
nice, huh?
Yeah. Bugger that we've missed it.
Nice colour. That. Oh,
Where's the one pre? There we go. Let's download that. And we've got Jerry Montague. Jerry, you're a bad man. Yes, sir. It's not in the video, if I'm correct. No, Laz, I've got your pictures. I've also got Gary Kemp's. I'm looking at the moment for Jerry's, which which is that one. I seem to think that was from last year. We'll download that. Does look cool though.
That's like Walking Dead, isn't it? That's,
it's the Walking
Dead with the angels on the back, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not the Daryl. The motorbikes look cool. Right. So I've got Jerry's, I've got Gary's, and I've got Laz's, and I will do a re-edit and reissue soon. It probably won't be till what day is it? Thursday tomorrow.
Yeah,
Friday. Friday.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that, my friend. I'm all over it. I'll get it done for you. There we go. Right. So, please get my picture. Laz wants cheap job lots. I'll try sending a different way. Ian, Blue Peter tested mobile phones in the early 70s. It's on YouTube. My two favourites from Blue Peter. When that bloody elephant came on with John Noakes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then John Pertwee came on with the Who-mobile.
I didn't see that one.
No. Yeah. Peter Purvis, John Noakes, and Valerie Singleton. They were the ones that I know they weren't there was ones before them. Who
was that Gardner bloke? Didn't he go on it for Titchmarsh? No, he weren't on it.
No.
It's very similar.
But I remember having the two dogs, Petra and Patch.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they swapped to golden retrievers, but they did start off with German shepherds.
Yeah, well, they started off with sheepdogs, didn't they?
Does it?
Yeah, sure, sheepdogs.
Well, I know John Noakes had a sheepdog, didn't he?
I don't remember. I used to watch it. I think with John Noakes and Valerie Singleton, but apart from that, I went off it after that.
PJ, you get my picture for Laz. What's cheap? Ford would fit them as cost option in the 1960s.
What?
Pass. Ford. I've sent that. Ford would fit them as cost option in the 90s. So Ford fitted something to a car in the 1960s as an option. What was that? Sorry.
Is it from Ian?
From Ian, yeah.
That'd be phone then, wouldn't it? Car phone.
Oh, right, okay.
I restored a Series 1.
8 tracks. 8 tracks.
Oh, 8 tracks. Yeah. Oh, blimey now, yeah.
Leslie Judd. Yes, I remember Leslie Judd, J-Mo.
Yeah, the 8 tracks didn't really take off very well because they were complicated. They kept buggering up, didn't they? That was half the problem with them.
I tend to remember truckers, lorry drivers having 8 tracks more than possibly anybody else.
They're not the ideal thing to fiddle about because if you think about it, when I think I had an old Rover and I had a stereo with a cassette in it, and like you've got down here, you've got a vinyl case, and you had all your cassettes in there. But the trouble is, trying to draw on a drive, open up your case, trying to sort through, pick out a cassette, find out which way around it is, whack it in, and press the play button. I mean, you're driving all over the flipping road when trying to do that. They used to get them all ready, and they started putting little slots. You could buy a little piece for under the dashboard with little slots, and you could slide them in there. So you just take them out and put them on. Because you end up with cassette cases all over your seat trying to sort them out. Yeah.
What the fuck kept bugging up, or the 8 track? Yeah.
I mean, they're worth a lot of money now. If you get an 8 track that works,
yeah,
it's worth a lot of money.
You watch that Tech Moan. He's got I've got no. I can't remember how many subscribers he's got, but he's got enough that he's buying the old tech through his subscribership.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff he's getting hold of, he has like old World War II phones, field pack phones, and stuff like that. You know.
Well, tech is popular. Old stuff is popular.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Even if you put them on, we were talking about like themed pubs. You know, if you
themed pubs,
stuff like
cafes, themed cafes.
Yeah.
When I watch a guy on YouTube called My Mate Vince, and he gets electrical stuff and fixes it all up, gets it working. He buys job lots from like Amazon and places like that, and it's all faulty, sent back faulty goods. Anything from Hoovers to game consoles to Bluetooth speakers, and he gets his boxes, he digs them out and strips them down and gets them working. I mean, I ain't got a clue about electronics, but watching what he does there is brilliant.
Michael saying Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds is in the files area.
Yeah.
It's a good build then.
Yeah.
What scale?
That's download. I've downloaded that.
What scale you want, I suppose, can't
you? Yeah, one of the
8 tracks easier to handle than the later cassettes.
Well, yeah, because they were quite a chunky unit, weren't they? Put in.
So that file would be handy to get the bits off it for the one I've got here.
What's we lost him there for a minute. He's back.
Yeah, it keeps dropping out for some reason, PJ. I don't know why.
All right, since Dare added his bloody phone to the broadband, I don't know what's going on.
Don't you be playing more phone?
He's downloading something.
Yeah.
So something to watch in the guest room. Yeah.
Will
he fix the leak? We don't know.
That's a nice file.
That's a nice file, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just going to rotate. So
yeah, mind you, so you're going to have to. You can be restricted for scale because of the size of your bed, aren't you? On that.
Yeah. So what you'd almost want to do.
You'd have to tilt it, wouldn't you?
No, what you'd almost want to do is split that into 2/3. In other words, have the body separate from the wheels.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it's going to make any difference.
Not lengthwise, anyway.
No.
Anyway, you're going off track. You're on live, don't forget. People don't want to be listening.
Yeah, I'm just waffling the scale to fit. So that's what the scale to fit would look like. Anyway, people can't see that, so that makes no sense whatsoever. 8-track, easy to handle than later cassettes.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the consensus. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because they are the 8-tracks with big chunkies. You can handle them a lot easier than them smaller cassettes. Which was
Kev saying, I grew up watching Blue Peter in the 80s when the presenters were Simon Groom, Peter Duncan, and Janet Ellis.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's when the Golden Retrievers started to appear. Yeah. In Ully, my mate Vince brought a Rolls Royce cheap and restored it in lots and lots of episodes.
He did. I watched that, Ian. Yeah, I watched that. He got all that dashboard out. I tell you, he got all the dashboard, his Rolls Royce out, and he was fixing wires and changing wires. And I was going, what? Yeah, there's so many wires in that roller. And he fixed it all up though, and he got the windows working. He got all the electronics working on it.
Was it a vintage or?
Yeah, it was an 80s one, I would say. Yeah, something like that.
Is this on YouTube, Martin?
Yeah, my mate Vince.
My mate.
So
it was like Ian's.
No, it's called My Mate Vince.
Right, yeah. That makes more sense then.
Yeah. He does all that. And this Rolls Royce, I mean, it was a complete. I mean, he didn't do any of the bodywork. He did a bit of welding and a bit of filler work, but nothing special. But it was more like getting the electronics to work on it because it was completely not working. The speedos wouldn't work, the rev counters wouldn't work, the lights wouldn't come on, and he did it. It's worth a watch. He's a nice bloke actually, and he does some good stuff. Yeah, have a watch. Yeah, it's interesting. That's one of the reasons why I have found his channel by doing that. By looking at his Rolls Royce. Oh yeah, guy fixing it up, and I started watching. I thought, I'm not really into electronics as such, but I watched it just to see how he cured the problems that he had.
Yeah,
it was good. Yeah.
You see, there's a. I mean, you wouldn't think it nowadays, but there's service shop in Derby that still services reel to reels, and that's all they do.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think there was somewhere you could take them to.
Yeah.
Where I got the Mustang from does do it in separate files. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, Michael. But you could use something like FreeCAD or something like that to split it off.
Is that got the spotlights and everything on it, PJ, in the front splitter?
Look like it.
Martin told me off for looking at it, so I'm not going to tell you, Luke.
I'll have a nose and I'll have a look tomorrow night.
It's
got the front spoiler on it.
It's got a front spoiler on it, yeah.
It's got the
spots are on it as well.
Yeah. Mirrors.
I'll scale it and print it off and cut it out and put it to the other one.
You're gonna. It's already on. It looks like it's already on a sprue.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, which is interesting because I wonder if you could print it without putting any supports on it. Michael, have you? If you're still in the chat, Michael, have you printed this off before? Let me know. And if you did you print it off without any supports on it? Yes, it does. So I think Michael's saying it does print off without any additional sprues, any additional supports. Not like a skip, apparently, which needs the work of the devil.
At the moment, the commuter matchbox is better than the bloody skip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's still turning upside down and painted yellow.
We actually found a vehicle that had a skip on the back of it, and it still looked like a commuter, didn't we? Yes, it does. Right. That was one challenge. No, not yet. So I think the question, we've got a slight bit of delay, but I think the answer is no. Michael hasn't printed it off as yet, but yes, it does print off without supports. Luke, if you have any issues getting to these files, let me know.
Will do, mate.
You should be able to get to them on your laptop.
I won't be able to do it till tomorrow night now, mate.
That's fine.
I shall have a crack tomorrow.
But our thanks, Michael, for doing that for us. One of the great unicorns that we're trying to figure out or have been short of is 1/64 scale mechanics for dioramas. So that's a work in progress. I meant spotlights on. Yes, it does. I meant spotlights on. Yes, it does. Translation. Help. Translation.
You meant has it got spotlights on it? And it does.
Yes, it does. I meant the spotlight. I'm trying to fill in gaps. So yes, it has spotlights on. So.
No.
Texting is the devil. Right. Any other question? We've strung this out for over 2 hours. This is almost like a Saturday night. We've strung this out for 2 hours. So, any further questions in the chat? We'll keep an eye out for. You've got a mental note of what vehicles. Keep an eye out for. Yeah.
Kev wants everything.
Kev wants anything.
Everything except the Jaguar. So
yeah. Or Caprice. I specifically remember him saying he doesn't want a Capri.
Did you?
I'll collect the Jags and the Caprice for him. Don't worry, Kev. I'll get you them, mate.
You back off. You back off.
There's always one, mate. Isn't it?
You listen to your elders. Michael said, I don't know about support.
I'll come around and stamp on all your toys in a minute.
Yeah. But all the toys. Not necessarily all working. We've got all the toys.
I was watching that the other night, actually, for the first episode of Life on Mars. Brilliant.
Mm. Yeah, we like a sci-fi. Yeah, I mean that's we never did that in kind of interviews. What's your favourite? This, that, and the other, is it? It's all about diecast, but
yeah. So we want Kev's anything but a Jag and a Capri, and we need Ian's what's its name? Car.
You're
the sci-fi guy.
The
His car, UFO car, whatever.
Oh, Ed Straker's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I need a little nudge now and again, and he gets there.
It takes.
Yeah.
What I will say, Ian, is there might be a little, depending on the price. There might be a little bit of gentle competition there, because I'm also after an Ed Straker's car to complete my collection as well. So if there's two at the same kind of price,
I need to buy it, Luke, and then auction it off. Don't I?
yeah. Who's your biggest mate? Yeah, well, that's okay. So that's how we're going to play this game, right? Okay. Yeah. Good stuff. I don't know about support. Right. All good?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. Yeah.
Lukey boy, all good?
Yeah.
All good, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at 10 past 10.
10 past 10. You know what 10 past 10 means?
10 past 10.
Toast is late.
We've gone toast time.
We've gone past toast time. My thanks to the governor for turning up. It's been I'm
the little man in the back.
Yeah, we've had a thanks,
The
Paul.
borrower.
It means a lot to him. We've had a cracking day.
We had a good day, mate. It was a good day tomorrow night.
Yeah, and we're going to hopefully we meet up with Luke and Lee and Luke's extended family, Owen, his mum, his dad.
Choose your words carefully, PJ.
Bringing the pets. No.
I hope the car's got locking wheel nuts on.
It's funny. I was thinking about saying the same thing to Martin. I think he might have another 5 fags before he goes to bed. At least the window's facing the road. Facing the road.
Sleep hanging out the window.
Yeah.
He's got to go back in October, in December, so he can't go back.
So it's only on rent, yeah.
Yeah, I scratch on it.
Yeah, at least dust cart don't come down till Friday, so you're safe.
All right,
yeah.
Dust cart.
Yeah. Dust cart. Who calls them dust carts? Yeah. Enjoy yourself, chaps. Tomorrow. Don't spend too much. We won't. Governor's going to be spending a pocket full, I suspect, by the time.
We're going to spend his money.
I'm going to be running up and down there. Spend, buy,
spend. Invest.
Yeah, then I'll wake up from sweating for a night, man.
Yeah. Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
thank you
in the chat for joining us. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks for the gnome in the background.
Thanks for the little people in the background. And hopefully,
little people.
He's only drinking lime and lemon. He's just.
It's a dry house.
It's a dry house.
He's sat there for 2 hours supping whiskey and coke, and I had a drink 3 hours ago, and that's it. I get no more.
That's your future, isn't it? Because you didn't even like cordial. Do you want cordial? He looked at me like, "What's that? Is that some kind of spooky poison?"
He's got an ice bucket. You got an ice cube. They said a drink. I'm going to bloody get tonight, isn't it?
I can't believe he hasn't done your toast either, Martin. That's terrible.
No drink, mate.
We're going to put that. We're going to put that. You know where the bloody kettle is.
I know, but the dog attacks me every time I go in.
There's no pleasing some folk.
No, don't
right, we're out of here. We'll see you on Saturday. Thanks, chaps.
Yeah.
Take it easy, everyone.
See you later.
See you Saturday.
Ta-da.